Taking a minute.
I might not be the baddest man in the world,
sir.
but I'm in the top 2, and my father is getting old.
Yo. What's going on, peoples? How y'all doing?
All righty now.
I know we on a little earlier than normal. Trying to, you know what? We haven't been
live in a minute.
In a minute, so we just went ahead and got on here while people either coming home from work. Who knows? Just sit down. I don't know. I don't know what everybody's doing. We just figured we'll get on a little early, get this knocked on out.
Yes, sir.
But nevertheless, you are in. You're tuned in to a Glass Half Empty podcast. I am your host.
That be him.
Terrence, T's Cuts, DJ T's Cuts.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I'm him.
Yeah.
Live and direct with my co-host, my homeboy.
You already know what it is.
The Big Jizzle from the bottom of the mizzle, a.k.a. the Big James, a.k.a. Butter, a.k.a. DJ Sneaks,
We in there.
a.k.a. the man that's plural.
Why is every time I look in this box, I think it's a Pringle?
Yeah. It's an exfoliating
Okay,
pad.
I'm just saying, it's in the shape
of a Pringle. It's an old exfoliating pad. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, man, we live today. We got a few topics to talk about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But before we get into that, the big game, and I don't want you to think I'm punking out when I say this, right?
Say word.
Okay, so I'm not really until the people who decided to follow me because of some of the stuff I talked about and stuff like that. I've been thinking real hard about it. Pause. I've been thinking hard about a lot of stuff that I talk about, and I'm tired of talking about racial issues.
Okay.
I really am. Even though I'm knowledgeable on some of that stuff, and even though some of the stuff I say is true, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It causes too much. It's too much.
Are you saying that you wasn't ready for that smoke?
Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I wasn't ready for the smoke like I thought I was, because with that comes a lot.
It does.
It comes a lot. When you state opinions about stuff like racial issues in America and stuff like that, it comes with a lot.
Oh, man.
And although I'm knowledgeable on that stuff, I just don't want to go through that no more.
Yeah.
Because I have people that's white. I know people that's white that are cool with me.
Yeah, for sure.
For example, throughout the years, Max.
Yeah.
Real cool guy.
Yeah,
Never did me wrong. Always, you know what I'm saying? Remember, used to get my little girl stuff for her birthday. Just, an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Through time, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
You feel what I'm saying? Thomas.
Yeah.
You feel me? All of those guys are good guys. They've never did me wrong. Never in a million. They've never, they've always been solid. Even I had a guy that I grew up with in Virginia Beach, God bless him, named Joy. Solid dude. He passed a while back. Solid dude. You know what I'm saying? And I knew a lot of cats up there. And of course, Virginia Beach is a mixed area.
Yeah.
I've always grew up in a diverse area.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when I be speaking about, the racial issues and stuff like that, I be speaking on it from a point of things I've seen.
Yeah.
I've never experienced slavery. Of course, I was born in 1976.
Right.
I never experienced slavery. Have I experienced racial things? I experienced a lot of racial things in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaiians will call you the N-word, and you look, and I was confused. I was young there, so I was confused. You're calling me that, but you're the same hue. You're the same hue as I am.
Yeah.
So I was confused. You know what I'm saying? I know that, America has a real fucked up history with racism. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And all the stuff. and even though, Black history, all of that, I get it, and I understand it. And, and certain things are, I guess, and there's people out there who talks about this all the time, and I commend them.
Yeah.
Because it comes with a lot of kickback. It comes with a lot of people, attacking you.
Yeah.
Or saying just blatant, like,
or being judgmental and don't even know you.
That, but also it's in some of them comments, it's Black people telling me,
oh wow,
you feel what I'm saying? Like, it sounded, and there's not the only difference is, like, normally if a Black person said some of the same things that the white person say, you know what we would say? They hating.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hating on me, or they, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, when a white person say it is racial, is they being a racist. Now, some of it is blatant racism. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Some of it, like, I've read comments. Like I said, I read a comment that said it would be no bad part of town if it was one guy just get on there and talk about my mom. Like, I'm like, damn, man, and full disclosure, I never struggled in my life.
Yeah.
My mom has four boys, and none of us have never struggled.
Right.
Like, and if we do struggle, everybody experienced trials and tribulations.
Absolutely.
But none of us was, me, myself, I'm going to take accountability for any trouble I got into, because my mom didn't expose me to it.
Yeah.
Nor her husband. I used to walk out of a 5-bedroom house.
Right.
2-car garage, and walk to the hood. What up, bro? And walk to the hood, and when it got in trouble. I remember one time, this guy named L.
Mm-hmm.
I was down there doing my thing, or we was at. I don't want to call the name of the place because I got respect for that place. It taught me a lot, and the friends I learned that I got from there were, they were really good friends.
Right.
What I'm saying? They're still friends of mine.
Right.
So, but I remember this guy named L. Right.
Mm-hmm.
One day I was out there, doing my thing, and he said, "What you doing down here?" I say, "Where do you go when you leave?" That's what he said. He said, "Where do you go when you leave here?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I go home." "What you mean where I go?" He was like, "Yeah, but where is home?" Like, for example, my home's right here where we're at. This is where I'm gonna sleep at tonight. Where do you go? And I told him where I stayed. I said, "I stay up the street in Coventry." He was like, "Up there with those in the nice neighborhood, the big houses and stuff." It's all right. He was like, "How many rooms there?" "Yeah, 5." And he was like, so his next question was, what fuck you doing down here for?
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't give him a legit answer. But if now thinking back on it, the answer would be, I'm listening to hip hop music and shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And thinking this is what it is.
Yeah.
When that's the reality for some people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's their reality. Me just coming down here, trying to make a few dollars, make a couple dollars, something like that. Whatever the case may be, but that's the reality. I ain't gonna say they have to do it, because best believe that nigga could have went and got a job at anywhere. He just did, that's just, know.
Absolutely.
So I had to realize that I take accountability in the charge I caught.
Right.
And it deterred my life, because I was just gonna go in the military, boom, I'd be retired right now talking.
Yeah.
And my life still ain't turned out too bad. I went back, I got a trade, I learned I did something, I opened up a business. I'm doing all right, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I get it. You feel what I'm saying? So when I start talking about those, those racial, you got the white people in there saying, well, if you, because they're looking at me.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not a racist. I'm not saying nothing bad about white people.
No.
What I'm saying is they're looking at me on film, and they're judging me looking at what they're looking at, which is fair.
Yeah.
So if they say something like, that gold chain could be an investment.
Yeah.
All those hats, they start saying stuff. I bet you got a closet full of shoes. They going back, they looking on my Facebook. Look at that truck. The big rims on it lights up, shit like that, right?
Right.
If a black person said the same thing to me, I would say, man, you just hating, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, white person said you be a racist. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a double standard when they're both when in both instances,
both can be true.
They're telling the truth.
Yeah.
They're telling the truth.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? For every pair of shoes I got in there, I could be buying Nike stock. Nike stock is at a low right now. It's $70 a share.
Yeah, or you could have been investing in Apple stock
or Apple stock or any of this, anything, you know, you go open up a high yield savings account, put your money in there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Get your Roth IRA and all that good stuff, you know, and you know, invest in VOOs, you know, a stock that's always trending, that's gonna always yield results. I could be doing that.
Yeah.
For, you know, and I'm doing it, you know, I'll be putting money in.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I mean. But I could have been doing that, you know, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And you know, and so what I say, and why I'm saying this, I say this to say this, man. Say that to say this. I'm just gonna leave the racial stuff alone, man. Because it ain't no, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm not one of those brothers that's just gonna sit here and say that, you know, racism exists. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Privilege exists, you know, so I'm not gonna say it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that none of that shit has ever stopped me from doing what I got to do.
No.
And I've been down.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the same way people be, you know, like the tough, like, you know, I know some niggas that talk real tough all the time, real tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and sometimes you be like, you know, well, yeah, well, you know, all that tough shit, cool, but I know how to do time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not a whole lot, not much, but you know,
right.
I can go sit down. You feel like I've did it. I've had to do it. I've gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
I said something one time on one of them. I was like, yeah, I put on my little court shirt when I went to, you know, saying that. And you know, people ain't dumb. You looking at the cut. Well, hell, maybe you didn't get the job because you had shit on your record.
Mm.
You know, at the time I did. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, but any of that is my fault. That's not my parents. My parents has nothing to, like I say, something happened today. I know my mom, you know, and I don't want that, you know, because to me, that'll always be hurt money, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know we will, you know, we'll be well to do, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. You know, and I'm not looking for that, you know, because I can make my own. So if something happened to me, my little girl's gonna be well to do. I'm not gonna ain't nobody gonna have to take up no GoFundMe if something was to happen, because I do what I pay my insurance, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I just gonna get back to what I know, and what I know is cutting hair. Mm-hmm. I know a little bit about music, and I know about stuff like this. This is what I do. This is what I know. Stuff like this. Stuff devastating. I know Devastator. You know, like I know this is crazy, right? But I know stuff like this. Right. I mean, this is what I like, you know, and what I'm saying is, it's nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Yeah,
I'd rather take a different approach than just keep putting out stuff that's borderline hate for clicks, you feel, or for likes, or for views, because it's borderline. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No matter if I mean it or not, people don't know me. So they don't know how I'm saying it. And it does seem borderline. If I go back and look at some of it, some of it is cringeworthy, because like I've never really been wrong by, you know, to be honest with you, I know that history. You've
never been challenged.
I've never been challenged like that.
Yes.
And to be honest, I know that history is proven.
Yeah.
There's no backing out of history. What's been done has been done. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's documented.
And it's documented.
Right.
Things are ingrained. Things are passed on. People preach. Hate is passed on. Racism is passed on.
Yeah, perspective.
You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that, you know, you can't be a racist if you're not in power. You know, normally being a racist is if you have power and you use that power to hurt a minority. You know, that's what a racist is. That's why people always say that, you know, blacks can't be racist. But it depends on what type of racism and how you're viewing it and how you're stating it at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's true, because if you don't own that, it's hard to. We're the minority. It's hard to be, you know. And I understand there's statistics, there's stuff that happens, there's things out there that's like that, right?
Right.
But I will never sit here and act like, you know, that anything can stop me. Anything I want to accomplish, I can do. Now, it may be a little bit harder for me because of the hue of my skin, but I know that if I push through, I can get it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I'd rather take a better approach. So I'm going to take this approach. Young men, open up an investment account. You know, start it early. So if you're 20-something, you got your little job, look, those shoes going to be there. Those shoes gonna be there years after you make your first 100,000. You'll still have shoes. Drive that little piece of car that somebody gets you till the wheels fall off that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Save your money. Don't, if you got a video game, get your video, sit in the house, keep your ass in the house. Stay off the weed, stay off the liquor, keep your mind clear, see through the whole forest, invest. Put money before you go out and buy a $200 pair of shoes, take that $200 and spread it out in stock. You know what I'm saying? Get you an investment account with one of the big firms, while you're young. So by the time you're my age, you could be thinking about retirement.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you're 20, 21, if you graduate in high school, you don't have no direction, don't know where you want to go to the military. I'd rather be the person that do that and realize that when they was attacking me on these posts, that they was giving me knowledge at the same time.
Yeah, word up.
And it ain't no trick knowledge or nothing. It's real fact.
Yeah.
If you invest and you save money and quit blowing it on dumb shit, you can have generational wealth and you can pass that shit down.
Yeah.
And you can do it at any point in time. It's just best to start when you're younger. Because you don't want to work till you're 70.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
don't want to work till you're 60.
Well, retirement age right now is 65.
You don't want to work to that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So 15 years from now, I'm supposed to be retired.
Yeah, yeah.
So you want to, I'd rather take that approach about telling my people something than telling them about the history of what's been happening in this country.
Yeah.
When we know that this has been happening in this country.
Right.
And then, I
just do like they want us to do, sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, I'm not going
to
yeah.
And keep it pushing.
I mean, you can
shut up and play basketball.
Basically, shut up and play basketball, nigga. Shut up and dribble.
Yeah, shut up and dribble.
That's basically, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really, it's not that really shut doors, not really that easy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to always, I don't have to have that as the brunt of my conversation. That's what I'm saying.
Usually it ain't, because obviously the topics that we usually come up with is, it's actually shit that's happening in the world, and we're just giving our ghetto point of view. Well, not ghetto.
Not ghetto. We're just giving our point of view.
We're giving our point of view.
And and we're respectable. I feel like me and you both are respectable black men in the community.
Yeah.
So I don't want that to be tarnished by anything that's looked at as possible hate speech.
Yeah.
I'd rather build up my people.
Right.
And telling them stuff they can do for the future, than just bringing up stuff that's happened in the past.
I absolutely.
And it doesn't go anywhere. What I'm telling you is, I'm not saying that this stuff didn't happen. I'm just saying that go do your research and talk about it amongst like minds.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
nobody's never gonna see it like we see it because they're not us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna see it how they see it.
Right.
And if how they see it is like. If they see it in a certain way, that's just how they're gonna look at it, and we can't change that.
Right.
You feel we can change it by our actions.
Yeah.
We can change it by the things we do.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
That's all I'm saying. I just want to get that clear the air on that. But from now on, we're just gonna talk about current events, Transformers.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to veer off into my business, cutting hair.
Okay.
Because it just makes more sense. It's what I truly know is positive. Right now, I'm employing 3 young entrepreneurs.
Minority at that.
Minority entrepreneurs.
Correct.
I got and they're solid people. Moochie, Jaya, and Hermes, as solid as they come.
Correct.
And they getting to the money in a legal way.
Yes.
They got one's buying a house, one's on his way to he's gonna have his first child, he's gonna get a house, and I'm sure Jaya got a house on her horizon soon.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? They're all doing good. So I'm doing my part.
Yeah, you're being a positive role model.
Is there some things I need to clean up? Sure.
Of course. We're not perfect.
I need to get my relationship closer with my 3 brothers. I need to make that, I need to try. But do I sacrifice my peace doing it? No, I'm not. But will I try? I'll make an effort.
Yeah.
Because these are things that's real.
Yeah.
So yeah, from now on out, that Every now and then I might hit on religion, but I'm gonna leave that alone too, because people gonna believe what they want to believe.
True indeed.
I'm more of a scientific person, but I believe there's a higher entity.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end of that.
Absolutely.
So I want to keep those two things, politics, racial issues, and religion, out of my podcast. It's just strictly action figures, cutting hair, and the stupid stuff these entertainers is doing, or just stuff that's going on that everybody's talking about, such as
so we're not going to talk about the Atlanta judge having sex with the officer in her chamber?
Yes, we can talk about the Atlanta judge having sex.
What a segue.
We can segue. We can talk about the Atlanta judge.
You know,
the Atlanta judge having sex in her chambers, because that's not that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know. I mean, I guess they caught the feeling. I appreciate that, Lamont, man.
I'm just saying. I mean,
I guess they had the urge. I don't know how that goes, but
well, I mean, a federal judge was caught having loud sex in her courthouse chamber with a married cop. Atlanta judge Eleanor Ross was accused of a 2-year affair with a married Atlanta police officer. Clerk reported hearing loud moaning and kissing sounds coming from her office on multiple occasions. So
I guess they didn't want to go get a room.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ross initially denied everything, but later admitted to the sexual encounters in her office through her lawyer. She only received a private prenup and had to apologize to her clerk. When her husband, DeLup County Judge Brian Ross, was told about the allegations, his assistant said he didn't seem surprised at all. You think the husband knew already?
Yeah, he probably did, man. I mean, I don't know. You never know. He could have been swingers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, if he didn't seem surprised, maybe he just knew who he married. Or maybe he knew he'd been lacking. Maybe he don't cheated and felt like he had it coming back to him.
Wow.
You never know. You got to see the husband.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
you got to see the husband.
And, once again, of course, when this story, because, it is Atlanta. So the majority of the judges in Atlanta and everything are going to be our color you.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you listen to the story blindly, you would think, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, that's what happened.
I mean, honestly, in Atlanta, I would have never thought that. If you didn't know it was Atlanta,
exactly. That's what I was going to say. If you didn't know it was Atlanta, and there was like a judge get caught, this, that, and the third.
I still say they were black. I'm not,
a judge and a cop. Take Atlanta out of it. There you go. I thought so.
No, I'm still going with, hey, man. Hey, what's for sure is, you know what I'm saying? I guess it ain't no regular. I guess that goes for anybody. Some motherfuckers do it anywhere.
Yeah.
Anybody will. So I wouldn't have known. I'd have just had to read to see who it was. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have known.
See the picture. Eleanor Ross, you what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think what Eleanor Roosevelt. So you would probably be like, I don't know, but
right.
It was funny though.
It was.
And then there were people there.
Yeah, like her clerks. Yeah, heard her moaning and kissing sounds, like watching the judges in her chamber. She was in her chamber getting piped down, twin, in Atlanta.
It's crazy.
She was getting piped down, twin.
Don't ever refer to me as twin. Ever. I don't use that lingo, nigga. Don't ever.
I'm just saying it was Atlanta, so I felt it was
and
necessary.
I feel like niggas that say twin and shit like that, that shit is gay. Especially when you say, let me see a nigga say, hey, birthday twin. Stop, nigga. Stop that.
We just happen to share the same day. That's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
You don't even look like her.
No.
That's birthday twin. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah.
Well, other things that came, since we're getting into the entertainment part, we can't get no further without talking about what happened this past weekend.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
Far too kind. Mr. H to the Izzo came back to Wizard, okay? Roots Picnic this past weekend in Philadelphia. Obviously, you know, Jay-Z was the headliner along with Erykah Badu on Sunday night. Jay-Z comes out on stage. It's pitch dark and everything. I mean, the light shines down on them. People are all confused, looking like, who is that? Who was that?
That's real descriptive, James.
It is.
Okay, go ahead.
Obviously,
I know that's your boy. That's your boy, though. Go ahead.
Obviously, I'm feeling real passionate about
this.
I
see.
Let me have this moment.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me have this moment.
Go ahead, do your
thing. He comes back on stage. Hair not in the locks, you know what I mean? It took him 4 days to get the, oh God, and people are talking about he had a man unit on and all this other I'm like, come on. But anyway, he comes on stage and, performs and then kicks the freestyle and, oh yeah, he got the gun cocked and ready to load it and shooting at a couple people. Went after Tory Lanez, Nicki Minaj, Kanye, went at Drake. Of course, when that Dame, you know what I mean? He had bullets in the chamber. I'm just telling you. I'm asking you, what did you feel about the return of Jay-Z and the freestyle?
I got mixed feelings about this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
But I'm also a realist, okay?
Gotcha.
Jay-Z fan.
Gotcha.
Now, all the other rhetoric about, what he did and such years and all his albums and stuff. I'm not even taking that. I'm just saying, you let the light skinned dude from Canada get you like that, comb your hair out, and the freestyle was, I don't even know what to say. All I can say is this: I understood what he was saying. So I don't need nobody to jump in the comments. You just didn't. It just went over. No, it didn't. I understood I understand I understood what Jay-Z. I've been listening to Jay-Z since Hawaiian Sophie.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
So I understood what Jay-Z was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I got to say.
Nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say anything because honestly, the people of this day and time that listen, most of they probably feel he didn't say nothing either. Like what I'm saying is Drake's still Drake right now. You ain't gonna send that man into hiding. That's gonna be a hard thing to do.
Okay.
And then on top of everything, hold on. On top of everything, right? Drake, Jay-Z ain't never really won a rap battle. Niggas have always packed him up and sent him home. Nas packed him up, sent him home.
Okay, that was just one person.
He never won a battle.
He defeated DMX.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, when?
During the Hard Knock Life tour.
He didn't defeat DMX.
Yes, he did.
In that rap battle?
In the rap battle. They had more battles than one.
I don't think he did.
And also, it's also documented that he also, him and Big L were supposed to have a battle. Two.
He didn't even get Big L on that mix. Listen, if you're a fan, say you're a fan. But he didn't even get Big L on that mixtape on Barbito. And he didn't even do Big L on that.
Like I said,
what I'm telling you is he's a good writer. He makes good albums, but in a rap battle, he doesn't win. Nas is a major rap battle. DMX, it wasn't even like that. The little shot he threw at 50 Cent boosted 50 Cent into another atmosphere. 50 said he didn't even know that many people knew him.
Prodigy.
So Prodigy and all of them, he didn't really do nothing to them.
Okay, all right.
He didn't send them into hiding. He didn't make him back it all the way up and then come back with something like Iceman, like Kendrick did. That song made your boy go away for a minute. And he came back, dropped 3, and look at him.
At the end of the day, didn't Takeover come out before Ether? And that's the reason why Nas came back with Ether?
Yeah, and he mopped him.
Okay. And where's Jay-Z at and where's Nas at?
Getting ready to open up a casino
that got denied, but go ahead.
No, Nas didn't. Nas is getting ready to open up the casino. Jay-Z got denied.
Right, cool.
So now, I'm just saying, Nas is still relevant. He just won a Grammy, a few years ago?
Okay.
Okay, so are you talking numbers? Are you talking, he got more money than Nas.
Yeah, like I said, how the old saying goes, I might have lost the battle, but I'm still winning the war.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you say, but
Yeah,
he didn't make
because that's what everybody's
like. What I'm saying is his albums haven't pushed #1 or nothing since that freestyle.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like when you do stuff, like okay, for example, Michael Jackson movie came out, his album started trending again. On nothing happened with like. I get what people are saying. Like I'm a fan of Jay-Z, man. So you're making it seem like I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of Jay-Z.
I'm not
Like
saying
what
nothing.
I'm saying, if Jay-Z had dropped the tape and Drake dropped the tape on the same or album on the same day, I'm downloading Jay-Z's album first.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna listen to it first.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like Drake too. I
like Drake. I like you.
You look once again. You hopped in the car the other day and you were like, you're listening to. I'm like, yes, because I try to give all music its fair share.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. At the end of the day,
yeah.
Am I a little bit more biased toward Jay-Z? Absolutely. I mean, because like, once again, he came up in the era, and I came up in the era where he was prevalent, I mean, through what's the name, what I mean? And he's always been a great lyricist. I'm just excited because the fact that, like, once again, last time he dropped any music or went on tour was basically about 10 years ago. And I was there. I was at the 444 tour.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm just a little bit excited about that. I mean, and any real Jay-Z fan knows when he starts fucking with his hair, that means he's about to go in album mode. He'd already said in the GQ interview that he was going to be on offense this year. And like I said, for the last 10 years, Jay-Z been doing nothing but taking care of his kids, and supporting his wife. Yeah. Now, why that beef between Drake and Kendrick and Cole and all that shit had nothing to do with Jay-Z. It's just the fact that one of Jay-Z's artists, which is J. Cole, was just involved in it. Drake want to mention him and everything. Now, like I said, you got everybody popping out with his name in his mouth. I mean, of course, everybody's going to talk about the Epstein file. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nothing comes along. I mean, you got the Tony Busby. I mean, all that information, what's going on with him. Like, it's just like anything else. You got motherfuckers keep on saying shit about your name and everything, and you just been quiet, and all of a sudden now when you pop out and saying, this nigga ain't got no right to defend himself or say anything. Like I said, he does have a right to defend himself. I'm just saying you could have. I feel like the presentation should have been better. I feel like he should have did that shit. Because he's saving the presentation for for July 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all that is. This was nothing but the Roots picnic.
So what you're saying is pretty much he was just dusting himself off.
That's it.
He just dusting off. We in for something. It's gonna be a cold summer for Drake, is what you're saying.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a cold summer, but like I said, once again, we've listened to Jay-Z and listened to a lot of rappers over our years. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just like it's tag team in the bars. Okay, you said this on. Hey, I'm gonna just let you know. Tap me. I hear you. Keep on going. Then we can really get into it. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. He was just, like I said, but Drake talking hot shit. I mean, Jay-Z responded like, yo, you don't even know your own publishing.
He did, but I mean, we know who run that part of, so my thing is this though, the argument that we keep having, that I keep having to defend is, and you can't really, honestly, it's an argument, but it's not, because they have streaming. Mm-hmm. So to sit there and say, we know Snoop Dogg sold 500,000 the first week. Yeah. So we can say that would be doubled if he had streaming, right?
Correct.
And like you made the point. For 19, back when we was buying albums.
Correct.
Let's just say your Apple Music subscription for your family plan is $19 a month.
$18.99.
$18.99, right?
Correct.
That's how much an album cost back in the day when we were buying albums.
We only got access to one album.
One album, right?
One album.
So, and he still sold 500,000 copies the first week.
Correct.
One album. That's me. And you had to get up and,
physically go buy the copy.
Physically go buy the album.
Yeah, actually go to the mall or go to
$19.99, $20, basically $20 a month now, and get you access to every album on the world.
Correct. The whole library.
Every album.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Now imagine if Snoop Dogg had dropped the album back in 90-something. He dropped Doggy Style, Dog Father, and the one that had Drop It Like It's Hot on there. Imagine he dropped all those albums on the same day. we have to make a choice.
Correct.
Most of us would. You know, we weren't grown, we have to make a choice. Ain't nobody going to drop 60 on music.
Right.
Like, not like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Back then, it might have been a few people out there who did it.
Would have did it, yeah.
But I wasn't.
No.
I would have had to make a choice, which is the better album.
Yeah.
But these people, when Drake just dropped 3 albums, all they had to do was go pick. They could go get all 3 of them.
Right there.
Right there. Now, is that Drake's fault?
No.
That's not Drake's fault. Is that Snoop's fault? Absolutely not. The technology just wasn't there yet.
Yes.
And it is now. So it's not Drake's fault that he lives in an era where
the music is more accessible. It's more at your fingertips.
It's more at your fingertips.
Yeah, but like I said, those things count for something. And that's what you had the argument in the debate about, like I said, you have people, and we're arguing about, like, Drake is a pop star. He is not a rapper. He is a rapper
that's crossed over.
That's crossed over to a pop, which is nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact,
nothing wrong with it at all.
If you are a musician, that's what you thrive to be. That's where you make your most money. You have your audience and everything else. I get all that.
Yep.
But once again, we came up in a time where, like I said, we knew on a Tuesday. Albums dropped on a Tuesday.
Yep, they did.
Albums. I was at
about the beginning of the week, so it can have
so they can get those raw numbers.
But I get that Friday now. Because Friday gives you the whole weekend, and then you go into the next Friday. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
absolutely. But like I said, we were lining up. Because I remember when the Wu-Tang double CD came out. I was at the mall getting that joint that day.
Yeah,
I had a night.
I was locked up. My mama and them had it for me when I came home, though.
I had a 1987 Chevy Chevette with a Janson radio and a Janson amp and some 12s and everything. A 1987 Chevy Chevette, going to high school. I skipped school to go get the Wu-Tang double LP. You feel what I'm saying? And there was a line. There was a line. The nostalgia of having a line at the record store, like,
was ill.
Tower, Circuit City, Best Buy, The Wall, FYE,
Coconuts,
whatever. We are telling our age.
Yeah.
We are telling our age. But that was a thing. But I was making that point to say this, like, you were talking about the impact. Where a Drake fan, all their life, all they had to do was just go on the phone, Apple Music,
that's it,
and get his music. You had that was the difference between the demand of the artist and just what's popping right now. I'm not taking anything away from Drake. I think he is a wonderful outstanding. He makes great music. But he doesn't have the impact of some of our previous rappers and pop stars had, because the fact that you actually had to physically go out there and get the music, and get the copies.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's enough about Drake and them, because they, like I say, it's good music. It's fun to listen to. I guess you can vibe out to it. It makes whatever. He's gonna have, what is it called, Drake Glazers or something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
So he got those. So long as he got people that love him, like have a bromance with him, he's good.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And that's, with any rapper, I have a favorite rapper. Big was, that was my favorite rapper.
I don't know. Right now, your favorite rapper is Future.
Oh, well, Future, yeah. I like Future, but Future talk that fly shit. I like that fly shit, but, it's all good, man.
Like, you're so, not your fitness, but, Future. But anyway, now, on to the next one. We got Stephen Curry news. Stephen Curry, left a 12-year deal that he was with Under Armour for $300 million. And now Steph Curry I'm just make sure I'm pronouncing this correct. I think it's Ling Ning shoes, the same shoes that Kyrie Irving and Klay Thompson. But he just signed a 10-year deal for $1.19 billion with a B, $1 billion deal. How you feel about that?
Shit, that's straight. I'll tell you, I wear some motherfucking Cougars, some Cougar sneakers. If you gonna give me $1.9 billion, I wear some Pro Wings. I don't give a damn. Whatever. I wear any shoe.
It don't matter.
I wear some fucking clogs for $1.9 million.
I wear clogs, just period. Because they're comfortable.
I'm talking about clogs.
Oh,
okay. Like the ones you tap dance kind of with.
I thought you meant like, you know what I mean? Like,
no,
the croc car.
no,
you know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about the ones you tap dance with, nigga. Like, shit, I'll wear some of them.
Some Gregory Hines. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Looks like we had other news coming out. Like, let's talk about this. I mean, Mr. Beast, private jet. I mean, his private jet winner. If you haven't seen the story, Mr. Beast had a contest and everything. He awarded a man a private jet for being the winner of one of his contests. And that same dude who won the private jet just got busted. I think it was over 150 pounds
of weed
on his plane.
He tripping.
God,
and but he'll make bail. He got a private jet.
I mean, it's not like he brought it. He was awarded that. I mean, he won that in the contest.
Okay, and so it's his.
So you're gonna say he's using that for
I mean, is it his?
Yes.
Do he got a title to it?
I mean, could they seize the car because of the fact? I mean, seize the jet because it was.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That's the transportation that you were using to fly it in.
That's probably dumb. Did you see the guy who? That's dumb. Like, why would you do that? But anyway, what was he parking at?
Who?
The guy that won the jet. Like, when you buy, if somebody gifts you a fucking private jet, it ain't like you just got a airport.
Well, they usually have like spaces available at like local airports. Like for instance, like Greensboro, they have a wing where they have hosts people's private jets. Like, what you gonna have it like in your backyard?
Yeah.
Like,
right out back there.
Just create a runway.
Roll up Service Street. I'm headed to Hawaii, nigga.
Like, what the?
I don't know.
I'm gonna gas up at the shell before I bounce out.
But what about the cat that he was a scammer, I believe.
Yeah.
He got put in jail.
Yes.
He ran it up in jail.
Yes.
Then broke out of jail.
Yes.
And they ain't found him yet.
Yeah, the FBI is offering $10,000 reward as a manhunt continues for escaped federal inmate in Georgia. I mean, basically the story, the federal, bureau, the FBI of investigations is offering an award for $10,000 in hopes will help authorities catch an inmate who has been on the run for days after escaping from a federal prison camp in Georgia. Authorities are searching for 34-year-old Arthur Cofield, an Atlanta man who was serving 11 years and 3 months in prison. 11 years and a 3-month prison sentence for leading a $11 million fraud scheme while in custody. The FBI says that Cofield was discovered missing from the minimum security camp next to the Federal Corrections Institution in Jessup on the afternoon of May 26th.
Oh yeah, and he still got a couple dollars.
Oh yeah,
I know he got a couple dollars, man.
God, he was supposed to serve 11 years. I mean,
he probably wouldn't have served 11 years. Now he go serve some more time because if they catch him. Well, they might not catch him. They didn't catch them niggas that robbed they brought the Brinks truck.
Nope, so they still haven't caught. It's been I think a month and a
they still ain't caught them. I have no idea where they at. So he might get away with it.
No evidence. They don't have no leads. Still no fingerprints, and no arrests have been made.
And let me. While this just popped in my head because I ain't speaking on nobody in particular because I don't. I just be seeing random. Like, listen. I talked about this the last one, but our sound got cut off.
Gotcha.
And I went back to a few of my lives when I was drinking. Oh, and for clarity, I don't drink. I haven't drunk or smoked in, I don't know. It's been
about 2 months now.
In 2-3 months.
Yeah,
Going on 3 months,
And
absolutely. And I feel like I deserve an applause for that because I feel so much better. Like my dad always said, and he's been clean now from his sickness for 18 years. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to him too. I feel like he always say, man, when you get off that shit, you can see clean through the forest.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that but drinking and smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? For clarity, I was drinking and smoking weed, but I don't have the money to do that no more. I realized the money I've been saving since then, incredible. I don't, and the clarity of my thoughts, incredible. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have never came back and said what I said earlier when we first started because I can think clearer now.
Yeah.
And not, I'm just saying every now and again, people take a break from it. Like just let your mind heal. Like, you don't gotta drink every day. You ain't gotta, it ain't that if it's that bad, then you need to face what's going on. Yeah. Like whatever the problem is, you need to face because trust and believe me, when I got the first few weeks or so, I had to sit with myself.
Yeah.
I had to deal with myself, the real me. You know what I'm saying? Not the cover up me, not the, you know, and I've been looking at some of my lives when we was doing sitting here drinking. I was looking at my word slurring.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I wasn't making any sense. I couldn't remember from 1 minute to the next.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So now I feel so much better, right?
Got you.
But what I've been noticing is, and I ain't judging nobody, but live and Facebook Live, YouTube Live, any of that shit,
live.
TikTok, any of that shit live and liquor, I promise you, it does not mix.
Talk about it.
I promise you, if you go back and look at your videos while you was drunk, you gonna say, God damn, why I do that?
Right.
Man, I watched the dude over the man, it's so many of them on my news feed for some reason. I be looking at them, you know, and I be like, I hope they don't have no idea how they sound nor look.
Yeah.
Because I looked at myself and said the same thing. Like, damn, I had no idea how I sounded or looked. So I know for a fact that live and liquor don't mix. Like, if you just drink. like, it's one of the two. Either you just go live sober, or just don't go live and just drink.
And just drink and enjoy yourself.
And just drink and enjoy yourself. Because when you know, don't post. Don't even post when you're drunk, because you'll say some crazy shit. Like I said some crazy shit one night that I shouldn't have never said on Facebook Live.
Got you.
Remember, you know, I still regret, and I'm still here about it, and I still regret that I said it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I didn't supposed to say it, but I was drunk. And when you're drunk, you say anything. And whether it sound good or not, you'll just say that shit, and then you know, it's there. It's in the cloud. Everybody can see it. And people judge. People be like, you don't post. Shouldn't nobody judge nobody. Nigga, people judge people.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you people judge people.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, all the comments
and the last thing I want to be wrote off as is just a drunk. Oh, he just a drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't, you know, because, you know, most people don't take drunk seriously. They just a drunk.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all they do is sit around drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't know that if you didn't go live, though.
No.
If you sat around and just drank all the time and didn't go live, wouldn't nobody know you're drunk. But when you go live, you know what I'm saying? Now we see that every time you live, you're drunk. And so if every day and you're live and you're drunk, then you know most people just write you off as, oh, they don't take you serious. They be like, oh, he's just a drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're doing, whatever, no matter what you say, what you put on, you know what I'm saying? He just drunk.
Yeah, for sure.
Motherfucker get to talking in third person. He be like, yeah, that nigga drunk. That nigga talking in third person now. He drunk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Terrence don't play no. You know, Terrence don't do. Nigga, you talking in third person. Right. That's crazy, man. But you know, I just wanted to say that was on my mind. Just quit going live drunk. I ain't talking about nobody in particular. I'm talking about myself too when I was drinking. But every now and again, you might want to clear your mind. I'm just saying, it's some good shit.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes you clear your mind. You clear your mind, and you be like, "Damn, I know I've been waking up every day, but for some reason, it seems like I'm awake now."
Yeah.
You might quit drinking for 2-3 weeks and look around and be like, "Where the fuck am I at?" Like, how did I get here?
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? So you got to take that live shit with a, you know. But yeah, I got a whatchamacallit, man. What else we got out there, man?
That's it. I mean, the only thing is this, besides what we got out there is the NBA finals start tonight.
Oh yeah, that do start tonight. I'm getting ready to go get me a some black sea bass. Get his ass sea bass. I'm gonna get me some black sea bass, and my old lady get ready to try me a little bit of fish and shit.
So we got we got Wemby versus Karl Anthony Towns.
I think them boys gonna sweep the Knicks.
Nah, I got the Knicks in 6.
I got Wemby.
I got the Knicks in 6. I think
put something on it.
Oh my God.
I got 20 on it.
Oh, well, we could do that.
We could put 20 on it.
We'll put 20 on it.
Anybody, we taking bets. Anybody want? I got Wemby, and then I think they're gonna sweep the Knicks.
Knicks in 6, man.
I think they're gonna sweep the Knicks, yo. I think they're gonna beat them in 4 games straight, and that's a wrap.
Right.
That's what I think. But hey, it might not.
Like I said, I think it's going to be the Knicks in 6. I mean, New York is finally going to get a championship after 57 years. They haven't been to the finals in 27 years. I mean, it's been since 1999. Yeah, 1999 since the Knicks has been in the play. I mean, been in the championship game. I think it's their time. I mean,
it might be.
But no, I mean, once again, I always think there's just a little bit of rigness, and I mean, and you know,
it's a big market.
New York is the biggest market.
They need a big market.
They need a big market.
Hell, Carolina in it now. Carolina Hurricanes. We might.
Carolina Hurricanes have already won a Stanley Cup. Like, I mean, I want to say like within the first 4 years.
They did.
Yeah,
so
I mean, and
they back again.
And they back again. So
Las Vegas Knights just came about, and they doing it.
I mean, they have won our championship already too.
Yeah, that's dope as hell.
Oh, and then we got Serena Williams coming back to tennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's coming out of retirement and everything.
Okay. What is she gonna do?
Yeah, well, she's gonna start off in doubles, and I mean, but they said it might be just a lead up to
her getting back in her
singles action,
getting back in her mode.
So
gotcha.
So NBA Finals tonight. So I mean, starting be on ABC or wherever you get your streaming services or your cable services at. So got some basketball to look forward to. Sensational. I mean, it's like I said, Serena's back. I mean, it's just once again. Leading into the weekend, man.
Well, so I guess that about do it for this episode of. I haven't been even dropping the episodes on YouTube, really. I just been putting out the clips.
Yeah.
So that's just because the clips been doing more than anything. But the whole episode will be on the Glass Half Empty page, be on my page and everything. If you want to go check it out. We're going to drop some of the clips tonight. I know people don't normally say that, but this is a pretty much raw, uncut podcast. I don't edit this shit. I just put it in the shit, let it drop the clips. I don't, I go back, throw a little, I might throw some, but it's raw. You're getting it it's live. It ain't if last time the damn dog came in here and unplugged some shit and you couldn't even hear it. So
shout out to Onyx.
Shout out to Onyx.
And also, just before we get out of here, a big rest in peace shout out to Demetrius, man.
Yeah, big rest in peace, man. Shout out to Demetrius, and condolences to his family and stuff, man. It was a good dude, man. I did the best I could for him when he was coming to shop, stuff like that. So, shout out to him, and bless him and stuff. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, the people who tuned in, Jug, Lamont, Tip. We appreciate y'all, man. Even putting the comment out there. But like Sister Moon say, move slow so you can move some more. And don't be good at it, man. I'll never forget her saying that stuff to me.
For sure.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to a Glass Half Empty podcast. Like I said, I'm your host T.
Yes, sir.
The Big Jizzle, bottom of the mizzle.
Yes, sir.
And tune in. We gonna keep it coming. Like I said, about the pivot. We'll be talking about a few things more than what I normally talk about. Definitely these. If y'all don't know who this is Devastator. I'm sure if you're from my era, you know that this right here is Devastator.
Yes,
and I never, when I was a kid, had all of them. I never. But stay tuned because I got some more Transformers for you. Got a whole lot of action figures for you, actually. I'm a big nerd, but Devastator was definitely that guy. Definitely that guy for all of y'all. But yeah, got a whole lot of stuff coming, man. There's big things happening. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Peace.